Stepp and Stepp, I'll say it again. Your premium Texas high school football podcast from your friends at Dave Campbell's Texas Football and TexasFootball.com. I am the Tepp, Greg Tepper.
Need a little more energy from you. I'm the Stepp.
I'm working on
Stepp.
it.
Need a little more energy, Tepper.
Listen, Houston has taken its
taking a chunk out of you.
It's taking a chunk out of me. All right, I'm hurt. I'm good. We're good.
You showing a little grit today?
We are. Yeah, we're fighting through. This is your THSCA live coaching school live edition.
Are we live right now?
We are very live.
Oh my gosh.
We're extremely live,
No
which is
cursing
dangerous
on the air.
for us. There's a couple of people we want to make sure we introduce. The first is our intrepid producer, and if you think Houston is taking a chunk out of me, our intrepid producer, Vianney Moreno. Hello, Vianney Moreno. We go to Vianney Cam.
We got Vianney Cam.
Oh my gosh, we got Vianney
And Blaine.
Can you guys hear
Bonus
me?
Blaine.
Bonus Blaine. Who doesn't want
And
a little
bonus
bonus
Mal
Blaine?
there in the
That-
back.
this is
Hi.
the
We're at the
man behind
booth
the
here
magic.
at we're at the George R. Brown Convention Center here in Houston for the THSCA Coaching School and Convention.
Putting a bow on this thing like only we can.
And I want to be really clear that we know that you love this podcast for in-depth analysis, super deep dive analysis and breakdown of high school football.
Sure.
This is not that.
No. Not now. That will be coming very, very soon.
Tuesday,
Yes.
we're gonna Tuesday on the channel we'll have our 2A and 1A preview. It's on.
Oh, it is on big time.
But we are here. I think you know this. Maybe you don't. You know we have a presenting sponsor of Tepp and Stepp.
I believe we do, and it has something to do with onion volcanoes
Correct.
and numbies and hibachi grills and everything that you could ever want.
I realized I didn't ask Jacob McNeil what his title is, but I don't really care.
Grand Poobah?
Grand Poobah of Cover Zero Analytics. It's coverzeroanalytics.com. Our friend Jacob McNeil joins us.
Got
What's
it
up,
on the
Jake?
first try. That's
Nailed
incredible.
it. We nailed it.
We're pros.
It's perfect. It's a perfect encapsulation of the relationship because you send me talking points. You send me copy points for your partnership with Tepp and Stepp, and we just kind of we roll the stop sign.
He's the puppeteer. We're
Yeah.
just we're just the marionettes out here.
Jacob McNeil is with us to talk a little bit about. We got an exciting announcement coming up here in a moment. But first of all, let's talk about what's going on at Cover Zero Analytics because y'all are blowing up. It's crazy how popular you are here. Reed Heim was just over here just saying, I will give this man a kidney if he needs it.
Well, that's what, under the table money to Reed Heim will do for somebody. No, but Reed's been great. We have great relationships with a lot of the guys that we work with. That's a big focus of what we do is obviously trying to give back to the guys that we work with and building those relationships. And we've had a great weekend. We've had a good last few years, and the relationship with you guys has been great for that as well because you guys obviously have helped us build that reputation. We've been asked about onion volcanoes and
we're sorry about that.
various
We're
other
so sorry.
serious things that we do and of that nature. But no, it's been great, and this whole community that we're a part of, I think that as you give, they give back, and I think it's a serious thing that along with all the fun, as you provide a serious product, you get serious interest back. It's awesome.
Well, and that's the thing is that Reed Heim, nice guy.
He's a good guy. Reed Heim, generally a good dude.
Good dude. And also, he wouldn't be as nice to you if he wasn't getting the value and the stuff that.
You mean if he didn't think the product sucked?
If he
thought the product sucked, he wouldn't be very nice to you, right? Number one, he wouldn't be. What is it? Is he going in year 4?
Correct.
I mean, so we're talking about Denton Geyer, a elite program in the state of Texas that they're not going to use a product 4 years in a row unless they're seeing benefit and value from that product. And for them to renew 4 years in a row, I think that's just one example of the value that Cover Zero can bring to a football program,
Sure. I think that these guys, the resources that they have, the time that they have is probably the most important resource that they have because they get pulled in a million different directions. If you're not adding value, and all vendors know this, that you've got to be doing something for them or they just have to go because it's crazy for these guys. They are CEOs of these companies. They got to focus on what works and work trying so hard to give them stuff that works.
Well, and if you dig into the dashboard there at Cover Zero Analytics, and you can just see all sorts of just like stuff that you would never even know about your own team. You know what I mean? Like obviously, like you can use to scout other teams as well. But like to me, I look at that, it's like you get to know yourself as well as possible, and like where your tendencies are and what your trend lines are and what has been most successful for you. And that I think is really exciting. One of the things I did want to ask you about is the new THSCA or THSCA.
Yeah, little Wu-Tang reference.
Little
there.
Wu-Tang.
Yeah,
It's the
Wu-Tang
14th
is
member.
for the children.
It is for the children, but it's also for coaches.
Wu-Tang is for the coaches. That's
Wu-Tang
our
is for the
slogan.
coaches.
Exactly right. It was either SZA or Old Dirty Dashboard. And
That's
Oh my gosh.
man.
we decided on
What a
SZA.
missed opportunity,
Exactly.
honestly.
Exactly right. And so, yeah, I think that, it's just back to this point of we're constantly trying to bring these analytics to these coaches in more succinct ways, in faster ways. And so everybody's using AI at this point. Now, we're not an AI company. We're an analytics company. We're a math company. I know that everybody hears that and they go, "Phew, that's so cool. Math is so cool."
We think it's
what
pretty cool.
Yeah, absolutely, right? Everybody wants to be a math company, right? but everybody's leveraging AI. And so the way that we can use that wisely is to, and what we've done is we've created an AI model based off of Google Gemini, right? We've taken a Google Gemini model and stripped it of all the stuff that it effectively doesn't need, right? Traffic patterns in Singapore and nice recipes for Thanksgiving. Mm-hmm. Sorry.
Tough.
I know.
Tough
but the things that it does need to know, football, and then we've trained it on thousands of hours of our calls with coaches and all of the things that it does need to know about high school football and our overlay of, opponent adjusted things that it may need to know about high school football. And then it connects with the data frame for a given team, and then it can effectively, and this is where, the magic of AI, LLMs works, it can read the data for a coach, and it is effectively one of our analysts in a box. And so as a coach opens up his own season analysis, or as he opens up an opponent analysis page, it's going to give him a high level, what you would call an executive summary. And then from there, he can go further in depth. He can ask effectively any question you would ask an analyst. Now, that's not going to replace the calls that we can do with a coach. It's not going to replace him going through these dashboards, but it's just more access, quicker access, because that's effectively what Cover Zero does, is it adds this professional data analyst experience to these high school staffs that don't have that data analyst role. And that's one of those things that we're trying to do is get to that level for these coaches.
Just yes, no, on the spot. Is THSCA are we in danger of being replaced by this robot? Stepp and I.
You two?
Yes.
I can't possibly imagine.
Okay. All right. Then I'm in favor of it. That's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, that's good. We do have a pretty fun announcement, though.
Okay.
Thanks to our friends at Cover Zero. Of course, Cover Zero Analytics, if you're listening to us, you know all about them. Cover Zero. They're the onion volcano of...
What's the website?
It's coverzeroanalytics.com.
Okay.
It's my homepage. Coverzeroanalytics.com. And we can announce that thanks to our friends at Cover Zero Analytics...
Drum roll.
Tep and Stepp, your premium Texas high school football podcast, will be free for everyone. They're paying for everyone's Tep and
Paying for
Stepp.
everybody?
Everyone's Tep and Stepp this season.
Is it still premium though?
The
content
the
is still
content is premium, but you guys are picking up the tab. So thank you, Cover, for this gift of the gift of football that you've given the state of Texas.
We're happy to do it.
I will probably, and we can kind of produce here on the air. I do think that I'm going to start asking you for more and more of Texas high school football fun facts of the week, because I'm running out of ways to stump him.
Listen, I'm shocked at what he can pull out of that Rolodex, out of those file
I thought he was going to say another word.
Yeah.
I thought he was going to say another
Pull
word.
out of something else.
Well, no. We're complimentary here. It is. I'm flabbergasted sometimes when I can see him, when I can kind of feel it, when I listen to the podcast, when I can just kind of see him going through the files and pulling out what he thinks is the answer. And even when it's not right, it's impressive, and a lot of times it's right.
Yeah, so I'm gonna need your help this season.
We'll get him.
We'll get him.
I don't want SZA getting after me. I don't want that.
It's
I don't want that smoke.
It's CoverZeroAnalytics.com. CoverZeroAnalytics.com. They have made Tep and Stepp free for the entire season for everybody. So everyone
Celebrate.
Everyone just gets it.
Celebrate.
Yeah.
Go to CoverZeroAnalytics.com.
Go to CoverZeroAnalytics.com to say thank you. And
or call
Jacob.
And get
Jacob's
a demo.
phone number is 28. No, I'm kidding.
Give him Mike Jones' number.
You're definitely happy with,
281-330-8004
You're definitely happy doing a demo. If a coach wants to reach out to you, I mean that's what you guys do. You guys really are here to serve coaches, and if you're a coach and you're interested in Cover Zero Analytics, as my earpiece falls out, if you're a coach interested in Cover Zero Analytics, they can just reach out to you guys, and you guys would be more than happy to do a demo with them.
I think that's the best way to see it.
Yeah.
I think that what we're doing is pretty new. To be pretty frank about it, we kind of just made up a business and made up a business model. You know, we came in here and we had some pretty cool stuff that we thought coaches would be interested in. We weren't exactly sure how it was going to work, and so we kind of just made it up as we went along. And so parts of it are pretty new, especially for a high school staff. We serve colleges, we serve high schools. At the collegiate level, there are some places where we're either enhancing or replacing some things they do. But at the high school level, the best way to understand it is to see it, and we welcome the demos.
Listen. I think it's great that you admit that you just made up a business, because we just made up a podcast.
We pretty much just made up.
Made up a podcast. So this is why it's such a perfect match.
Making stuff up is great.
Tep and Stepp
on the fly.
Tep and Stepp and Cover Zero Analytics.
Headset on the fly.
And a headset on the fly.
Because the earpiece is not working for me.
Call Jacob. Take your high school football team to the next level. It's CoverZeroAnalytics.com. Thanks for your support. Thanks for helping to make Tep and Stepp.
Thanks for the stuff.
Happen. Thanks for making it free for everyone. Like, that's a super
really
cool.
Awesome.
That's
it's
a super.
Really awesome.
When he called me and told me that, I was like, everyone? He was like, yeah,
Sure.
everyone. We'll pay for everyone's podcast. So Tep and Stepp is free for everyone all season long. Thanks to Jacob McNeil and CoverZeroAnalytics.com.
Well,
Thanks, dude.
Thank you guys very much. If I could just say one more thing.
Of course.
We want as many people as possible to experience as much Dave Campbell's as possible. The DNA of Cover Zero has a lot of Dave Campbell's in it. To tell a 1-minute story, Cover Zero doesn't exist without Dave Campbell's. In 2016, my wife was pregnant with our first child, and I was sent on a ice cream run to a Walgreens in Cypress, Texas. And as I was checking out with various snacks and ice cream, there was a magazine sitting there in the checkout line, and
Cliff Kingsbury and Patrick Mahomes on it.
Yeah,
2016.
exactly right. And being from Utah, I'd never seen anything like this in my entire life, right? And so sitting there, some things for her, obviously, well deserved.
I think she deserved it, right?
Yeah.
But
What's she doing?
But one thing for
carrying a
me,
child.
one thing for me in that Walgreens order, right? And I got home that night, and I flipped through that thing, and I could not believe the level of detail. And it was something that immediately spoke to me, and it was really the beginnings of how interested I was in this entire landscape, in this entire ecosystem, and it really was the beginnings of all of this for us. So the more people that can watch Tep and Stepp, the more people that are interested in Dave Campbell's and Texas football, generally speaking, the better.
That's
we
nice
agree
of you to say.
wholeheartedly. So,
Yeah.
And knowing you
pretty
now that I've gotten to know you, I can totally see you going into Walgreens and be like, oh, football magazine, I got to have this in my hand, and just nerding out. So that's awesome.
Absolutely.
It's Jacob McNeil. It's Cover Zero Analytics. CoverZeroAnalytics.com. Go check them out. Set up a demo. What are you doing? Set up a demo now. Go to CoverZeroAnalytics.com. What are we doing? Jacob, thanks, dude. We appreciate you stopping by bright and early with us. And I know it's early in the morning. But,
it is early,
you know,
but Jacob was the most wide awake and bushy-tailed out of all of us.
yeah, I know he was. I know he's making us all look bad.
I was excited to be
That's
here.
for sure.
Exactly.
He's fired up.
Jacob, thanks, man.
Thanks,
We
guys.
appreciate you hopping on.
Have a
It's
good one.
Jacob McNeil,
Cover Zero
CoverZeroAnalytics.com. They have made Tep and Stepp free for everybody all year long,
Amazing.
all season, which is, I mean, that's like, we're going to keep calling it a premium podcast because the content is premium, we like to think.
It is.
But it is no longer, as far as the price. The price is now gratis for all of y'all. So we will have it'll be in the
Yes.
It'll be, I believe, probably tomorrow. It'll be in the podcast in like searchable now on the podcast
hell
stores
yes.
for you because of that. We mentioned that normally this is like our nerd cast. We dig deep into the analytics of Texas high school football.
We've got so much coming up in the next few weeks.
Oh my gosh.
Classification preview.
Yeah.
1A to 6A. If you want to get ready for the Texas high school football season, which is like less than 6 weeks away.
Yeah.
Week 1 is 6 weeks away, Tepper.
Yeah, it's 5 weeks from Thursday.
And I can't think of a better way to get ready for the season than listening to Tep and Stepp. We're going to have multiple episodes.
Yeah.
Tep and Stepp's been relatively dark for a while, for once a month. That's over. We're back at it every week.
We have 2 Tep and Steps next week.
Alone.
So we'll have a lot of football talk coming up. This is not that. We're here at the THSCA Coaching School and
I don't know.
Convention
I want to
in
break
Houston.
down Meridian and what kind of offense they're going to run this year.
Yeah, maybe we can do that.
Okay.
Not today, though.
Okay.
Because today is our coaching school extravaganza. And as is tradition on Tep and Step, we just like to recap the weekend that was.
A tradition unlike any
A
other.
tradition unlike the other. We'll get to that in a moment. We like to recap the week that was.
Mm-hmm.
And we also like to bring in like a special third party because to get like a unique
the
unique
whole
view.
picture of coaching.
Yeah,
school.
the whole picture of the coaching
We can
school.
only be in so many places at once.
Yeah,
So
and I mean it's between me and you and V&A. Like we can only be so many places, so we need to bring in an expert.
Mm-hmm.
And we are pleased to be joined now for our special Tep and Step guest, making his Tep and Step debut. He's the senior high school writer for Dave Campbell's Texas Football. It's Mr. Carter Yates. Carter, wow!
His
What a
Tep and
round of
Step debut.
applause!
Wait, giving myself an own round of applause.
Yeah, sick.
No claps out there.
San Antonio Harlandale head coach Justin Lozano is over there.
He's
He's over there just hyping Carter up over here right now. Get his magazine.
Yeah. By the way, that's what's going to happen the entire time. It's
Y'all
just-
need a taller desk, by the way. I feel like I'm in court right now.
Well,
Look
that's
at
how we
that
like.
desk.
That's how we like
That's
to
the
feel.
point.
It's the only way that we can assert dominance over these high school football coaches. You know what I mean? Like Willie Fritz came by. We're like down there,
Yeah,
down there, national champion head coach.
I'm undefeated.
Yes, Carter Yates. Now we were talking about this. So the coaching school kind of bounces between San Antonio and Houston. It'll be in San Antonio next year, but your first coaching school is in Houston. We were talking about this, and so kind of a return to a return to glory for you. It's
100%.
Did you feel the glory this weekend?
I did. It kind of flashed me back to first starting out and feeling like I was drinking out of a fire hose a little bit. Like I remember I followed around Kenny Perry, the Texas Tech assistant coach, and saw how many people he knew. Like we couldn't walk but 2 feet without him stopping and talking to every coach that was there. And I said, man, one day I hope to be like Kenny Perry, as we can all aspire to.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean,
who
who
wouldn't
doesn't
want to be?
And I'm not near there yet, but I'm getting closer now. It feels less overwhelming.
Who wants to be like? Everyone wants to be like Party Boy.
Yeah, that was. Did you ever watch Jackass growing up?
Who didn't?
So
Yeah.
do you remember the character Party Boy?
Yes.
Kenny Perry is Texas Tech.
Or just the
Party
guy
Boy.
like rips off his clothes, just wearing like a
And
thong.
he's like having a party and
Yeah.
just
dancing
going at it all
in the
the
middle
time.
like a golf course.
Kenny Perry is that.
He's like a walking Red Bull can.
1,000%.
So we're gonna recap the weekend and what we've been doing here because obviously we've been doing some broadcasting.
We have been doing some broadcasting.
bit of broadcasting.
We're doing some broadcasting now because we're heroes.
So we got here on Saturday. You got here on Friday because you had a Dick's Sporting Goods road tour stop where you
Hey,
guys announced the.
There's Conroe Grand Oaks head coach Sean McDowell.
He's gonna do this 100 times
Hey,
during
Coach.
this year. This is just what are we doing?
Squirrel.
A squirrel. Yeah. This. By the way, this is 100% true. This is why I'm sitting in this chair because if Stepp was in this chair, we have to hem him in. He would just be dapping up coaches as they were walking by.
It's a dangerous spot.
So they have to put me in this chair so that because I can keep things on the rails. So you guys got here on Friday. You've lived here basically your entire life now.
It's a zip code now.
So Saturday, the rest of us arrived, drove down here, got the beautiful booth set up. We got the new backdrop. We had to lay the turf. I don't know. You guys can't see it, but we've got
It's immaculate.
We've got immaculate turf. V&A, I don't know if you saw, but V&A was like bossing us around. She was like the real like I felt intimidated.
No, I
Foreman. She was like a foreman.
That's the word I'm looking for. She was the
You
foreman.
know, I just talked to Gordon head coach Mike Reed, who's talking about the Air Force Academy training his son Stryker's going through. I felt like I was in the Air Force
Yeah.
Academy laying down this turf with V&A
Yeah, she was
in
just
my
like,
ear.
She was like, "Is that straight? Does that look straight to you? Is that good enough for you?"
I only get possessive over the desk. The desk is what I'm like,
you
big
are.
on.
You are. You
Yeah,
are.
we
very
don't
possessive.
get near the desk.
No, we don't.
We don't touch the desk.
And so we got set up. We got checked into the hotel.
Lovely hotel. by the
Lovely
way.
hotel.
Great pool.
Very good pool. We went to the pool. It was great. And then, they got the Texas Lazy River, and we were. There was at one point I was explaining to people like we don't want to get out at the Corpus Christi exit of the pool. We need to go up to Texarkana. That's closer to where our stuff is.
You were doing bits.
I was doing bits.
I'll tell you, the Canutillo part of the Lazy River, right, with the infinity wall, basically looking out on the city of Houston, beautiful.
It was really nice. And so we got ready to go to dinner. And this is when Matt Stepp and I
This is when the bits got started.
this is when Matt Stepp and I need to tell a story. So I think people who watch Texas football today understand my relationship with a certain golf tournament. It's a tradition unlike any other. It's
Yes,
the
it is.
Masters.
Oh my god.
And
Where's that held at every year?
I don't know where they're playing it next year.
Okay. They rotate, right?
I think it's going to be in Australia this year.
The PGA in Frisco?
Yeah, it's going to
maybe?
be the PGA in Frisco. That's it. They're playing the SCO. They're bringing it to the SCO. The Masters coming to the SCO. I think people know me. People know me as Mr. Masters, right?
That's how I know you.
Now, this is a title that one of our teammates doesn't appreciate, and it's doing this essentially to get under her skin at this point.
1,000%.
Yes, that's the only reason that I'm doing
She
it.
genuinely appreciates that. She gives the Masters the respect.
She
that it
actually
deserves.
believes it's a tradition unlike any other.
Yes.
Like they play that music and she
She stopped.
starts welling up.
Yeah.
Like she loves the Masters and her dad. And it's and I don't
great
want
LP.
I don't want to crap on it too much because it's something special she does with her dad and it's very special to them and it's very cool. And she hates that I don't take it seriously. She hates it. Okay. Boy, when did this bit start taking place?
So
This is in April?
Yeah, in April. So I got a call randomly from Mineral Wells head coach Cody Worrell,
The great Cody Worrell.
who happened to be in Augusta at the Masters.
That's where they played it this year.
And so I think I had called him earlier because we were gossiping over coaching changes, and he was returning my call, and he's like, "Hey man, sorry," real casually, "Hey man, sorry, I didn't get your call. I was at the Masters."
You're at the Masters.
And so I was like, "Oh man, that's awesome." So he's talked a little bit, and then he goes, "Hey man," he's like, "Do you and Tepp want a shirt from the Masters?" And I was like, "Absolutely!"
You can only get those shirts
Yes.
in Augusta. They don't sell them anywhere.
No, you can't go to Dillard's.
You can't
Dillard's
go
still exists?
you can't go to our friends at Dick's Sporting Goods.
Yeah, you
to
can't
get
go to Dick's Sporting Goods and get
a shirt with the Masters logo
You
on it.
have
Right.
to go to Augusta and get it, right? I was like, absolutely, that'd be cool, a cool thing to have. So I got it. And after I got off the phone with him, my evil brain starts working. And I called Tepper. And I'm like, "Hey man, Coach, just double check. Coach Worrell asked for your shirt size, et cetera, et cetera." And I said, "Hey, what if we get these shirts and we don't pull them out, we don't wear them until Saturday dinner at coaching school? Let's just walk down to the lobby of the hotel
As if
and as if nothing's going on normally and see how long it takes for Pickle
to realize the two biggest slappies in the office
are wearing
Masters
shirts.
gear. And so a bit was born 3 months ago.
And so this was all covert.
Yes.
We did not say a word. We hinted at it on one Tep and Step
Yeah.
to V&A that we had something fun planned for coaching school. And I had to covertly drop the shirt off in your office when I was in the office to do a podcast. And secretly, I had to hide it in an HEB bag and put it in Tepper's office, and we didn't say anything. It was at the State 707 Pool Reveal show when I dropped the bag off.
When you delivered the goods.
And
Since then?
Yeah.
well, this was born in April.
Oh,
Yeah, this story was born.
my goodness.
Yeah.
This
back
is like
during
how
the-
they handle the Coca-Cola secret formula.
Yeah,
These
exactly, yeah.
Masters
I
shirts.
dropped it off
Yeah.
in an HEB bag.
And so that led us to Saturday night when we came down the stairs or down the elevator into the lobby because we were all going to El Tiempo for team dinner.
We'll talk about El Tiempo in a minute.
And we both walk up to Ashley Pickle wearing our stupid Masters shirts. The look of fury in her face, she was
It took her
incandescent.
It took her less than 30 seconds to realize
She was like,
what was going.
"What are you wearing?"
It was what the and there was
And
there was an F word.
She
used.
even like texted her dad. She texted her dad and she put me on it. She's like, they don't deserve this. Like they don't deserve this. They're not
she's
taking
not
it
wrong.
seriously. They're wearing the shirt as a bit. She was so mad. Let's roll that beautiful bean footage. We have some. We have a look there. There she is. There's us.
You know, Tepper, I actually did like some staff superlatives for the weekend, and I put this as the Oscars Best Picture award.
This is the best
right here.
picture.
I mean,
this is her after calming down for like 20
she
minutes.
Had calmed down. Well, we did bribe her with a hat. You did give her.
I
a
did
hat.
bring her a hat, but she
Thanks,
was
Coach Ward.
so upset. She's like, "You guys don't deserve these Masters shirts. This is a tradition unlike any other."
And it's a nice shirt.
yes.
And I got to say,
It is
I'm
nice.
kind of on her side. I kind of agree with her.
Oh yeah, I want to be very clear. We don't deserve the Masters
No.
shirts. Will it stop me from wearing it for the Masters preview in April? No. Will it stop me from calling myself Mr. Masters? Absolutely not. I'm not going to say, I am Mr. Masters. I have a Masters shirt.
While me, I'm just trying not to get queso on the shirt.
Yeah.
I was trying really hard not to get queso on the shirt from El Tiempo.
El Tiempo butter sauce from the fajitas all over the shirt.
So we go to El Tiempo, have a great dinner there. Ran into Joey McGuire and Kenny Perry, the aforementioned.
Yeah.
Joey McGuire. At that point,
real ballers know where to eat at.
Which, by the way, and then so we had, and so we had all the guests booked for Tepp and Stepp for all week. We've been kind of what we've done the last 2 weeks or so, is just booking guests for Tepp and for TFT here at Coaching School. It was at El Tiempo because we hadn't booked Joey McGuire. I think we had Coach McGuire on last year.
we were like, well, we had him on last year.
Yeah, and we kind of like to rotate, and especially like
He's a busy guy.
yeah, he's a busy guy, and here in Houston, with we wanted to get like there's a reason we had Willie Fritz on, and we had Tremaine Jackson. Like we wanted to have a local flair. But Joey McGuire came up to me and was like, "Hey man, like when do you need me on the show?" And I'm like, "Well, here he is. He's the head coach of like
The Big 12 champions.
the Big 12 champions, and also like the most talked about team in college football."
They've been in the news a little bit.
For better or for worse, the
Sure,
most, and I'm
sure.
like, I'm not passing up. So that's how you got a special guest. It was born over El Tiempo,
Born over fajitas and garlic butter.
over fajitas and garlic butter.
Where all deals are done.
Exactly.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
Where business is had.
That's where business gets done. Is at El Tiempo. It
Matt
was great.
Wilson joined us for
Matt
dinner.
Wilson did
We
from-
saw Raymondville head coach Will Littleton there at El Tiempo.
Thanks, Matt.
He was 10-0 last year.
He was 10-0.
undefeated. Like, come on.
They,
you know?
yeah, they were
Hell of
great.
a season.
It was very, very good.
And we enjoyed fajitas and chips and salsa. and
what did
queso.
we do? And then Saturday night we made it back to the hotel bar.
Saturday night was a hotel bar.
It was a local night, but because normally what happens is Saturday night they have the Hall of Honor banquet, and so you get to see some dorks all dressed up, which is very funny.
yeah.
Saturday night is, we talk about how coaching school is like vacation brain, where Saturday night is the chill night and Sunday night is the mash the gas night,
Yeah.
Which is never how it is in the real world. 2 years ago, we actually went to Coyote Ugly in San Antonio
Yes.
on Saturday night and completely wrecked ourselves for the 3 days after.
It's a marathon, not a
And
sprint.
we've learned our lesson. We've grown up.
I'm
we've matured.
staring at
That was a
Mallory
rookie-
Hartley.
That was a
if she
rookie
knows
move.
that's
Yeah.
true.
Mallory Hartley knows
I
Coyote
did
Ugly
not
very well.
partake in it.
Yeah, okay. All right. So we went there. That's where we ran into the Hall of Famer Craig Way was there.
Did you go to House of Pies?
Yeah. No, I never got the text.
no.
He was supposed to take me to House of Pies, and I never got the text.
no.
I wonder if I think we're breaking up.
Can I talk about an all-time Craig Way moment
Of course.
from the first night at the bar? So Joey McGuire is talking to us, and he's talking about, Brendan Sorsby and his spring he's been through, and talked about the Black Swan event that CEOs talk about, where it's an event that no one sees coming and how you handle it in a crisis. And Craig Way goes, the Black Swan, a really great Mexican joint in Thorndale, Texas.
Yes. My guy. That is my guy.
That's pretty
I'm
classic.
all like,
Craig.
what's the order, Craig? What do you get there?
How do you get there? He can tell you the roads that you take. That ended up being a relatively chill night. Saturday night, not pretty chill. Wake up Sunday, come here and we do an awesome episode of TFT. We go almost 3.5 hours. V&A was extremely mad at us the whole time. She's like, stop booking guests. Stop doing. Although I will tell you, she never experienced the chaos that was when we didn't have structure.
Oh my!
When it was basically, it's like we'll just interview anybody who comes by. Mallory's shaking her head. She remembers.
Or any coach that walked by, I would just drag them on the air.
Yeah.
Right? We did one year. We did like 60 interviews.
We did 60 interviews. And
true
Pickle,
story.
Pickle, yeah, and Mallory had to edit them. That's why she's got PTSD.
She's right there. in the
Yeah,
corner.
she was.
Remember when I interviewed the Plains coach?
Yes, no.
Well, you interviewed. The
I
Plains.
interviewed the Plains
I
coach.
grabbed.
This is like 2018, and I'm like sitting in the booth, like talking, like whatever, just doing what you do in the booth, just hanging out. And Stepp walks up to me and goes, "Hey, Tepp, do you want to interview the coach from Plains?" And I'm like,
unprepped.
And our video editors are like, this is my 13th reason.
And Tepper and the head coach at Plains was super gracious,
Super great.
and Tepper
And I'm just
Tepper
like-
handled it like a pro.
I did.
but he was like
I knew
At that
almost
moment-
nothing about Plains.
at,
too.
at that moment it was like we have to. That him and
Plains
Matt,
went like 2-8 the year before.
Tepper and Max, R.I.P. Poochie. What planet is he on now?
He went back to his home planet. Yeah.
They conspired at that point. We had to come up with a plan and a little bit more structure.
Yeah, and so that's how you got the live Tepp and Stepp, thanks to our friends at the Arlington Sports Commission. Today's brought to you by our friends at Covers Your Analytics, coversyouranalytics.com. So we did a great show. I thought it was great. I thought I was great.
I thought I could have been better, but
Okay.
I adjusted on Monday.
Teach tape.
Tremaine Jackson was great.
Yeah.
The Prairie
Oh my
A&M
gosh.
coach.
He was
You were the
awesome.
one, like when we booked him, because you wrote the preview review story for
Yeah.
the magazine, and when you saw that we booked Tremaine, you're like, ratings.
I said, get your popcorn ready because he's going to put on a show.
You were while we were here having fun. You were working. You were up at press conferences that they were doing throughout the course of the day. This is an unfair question, but did anything interesting happen?
Honestly, they did talk about transfers in Texas high school football because in early July, I believe it was, Colton Nussmeier, John Meredith, two of the most high-profile players in Texas high school football were ruled ineligible. And I thought it was interesting how the UIL mentioned there was 17,000 to 18,000 PAPFs. Only about 50 kids were ruled ineligible. So Colton Nussmeier, John Meredith, by far the outliers there. But I did talk to coaches around the state, like, do we think that kids should be able to transfer for athletic purposes? So now have them sounding off about that on TexasFootball.com. Shameless plug.
Good job.
I would say that was interesting. Wet bulb thermometers.
Oh, buddy. Well, especially here's the thing: this part of the world, people's got takes on hot bulbs or wet bulbs.
So for those who don't know, the UIL is now moving to a required wet bulb thermometer, which takes into account heat and humidity, right? It's not the heat, it's the humidity that gets you.
Classic dad line.
As we know
yeah,
that
if you guys
these
didn't know, the UIL is just run by dads.
It basically is. Yeah.
But coaches in Southeast Texas are super concerned because they would be in wet bulb territory the most, but also are the least equipped to deal with it because they don't have indoor facilities as much. So coaches sounded off about that, dropped a fresh wet bulb story on yesterday morning if you want to go check that out. So those are probably the big headlines.
Coaches are doing press conferences and, just kind of, you're up there working.
State of the team addresses.
You're
a lot of coach speak.
Yeah. You're
Home field advantage in the bi-district round for classes 4A and below.
Get
we want to talk about that.
Up. Get fired up.
You actually had a good talk with after. I think it was Sunday after after we wrapped up. We had a good talk. We had a great chat with Jason Sims from Lubbock Monterey here at the desk, off the record.
Mm-hmm.
We were on the record, but we got
Off the record, we're going to talk about it now.
Yeah, but we had a
He
great
told us
chat.
in confidence that
We had a great chat with him, and he had, he's in an interesting position because he's in a district in 5A that could be impacted by that. So having a good chat with him and getting his perspective on things, I think, was very interesting.
Well, I think the 5A coaches are wondering, the UIL said there will be a mileage marker that would trigger a neutral site in classes 4A and below if they go to home field advantage. And the 5A and 6A coaches are like, we've got to travel 300 miles for a bi-district game sometimes. So if you make a mileage marker that would trigger a neutral site game for 4A and below, why not do that for 5A and 6A? And I don't know if we have clarity on that yet, honestly.
Yeah, it's a good idea. I'm not sure they've got everything hammered out quite yet. I think they need to.
I would agree. I think they're still working through. Hey, there's Franklin head coach Mark Fanning.
There he goes. He's just doing that thing. Hey, Coach. Great. How are you? Good. We are rocking and rolling.
We are rolling.
That guy.
Lions are going to be good this year.
Franklin
Breaking
Lions
news.
are going to be good
Breaking
this
news.
year.
Wow, that's a hot take, dude.
Yeah, and they're
That's
gonna,
what you come here for.
Also, they're going to run the ball. Let me tell you that. They're going to run the damn ball.
There you go.
That is true.
Good to see you, Coach.
Good to see you, Coach. So we get done here on Saturday. I'm sorry, Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
This is a day, by the way. The way that this is structured, where the first day of the convention is on Sunday.
It throws my brain off.
It's an impossible situation to wrap.
The rest of the week is
I've been
screwed.
coming here for 16 years and I still can't figure it out. So we go. We went to the pool Sunday.
Oh, yeah.
That's when we hung out in El Paso for quite a while.
Mm-hmm.
Then the El Paso section over there. VNA was playing defense. She was like, This is our corner of the pool.
Yeah.
There's
She
a little
staked her
spot
claim.
where there's like glass, and you can like oversee the city. It was pretty cool.
Yeah.
We were chilling there.
Yeah, Carter was pressing himself up against it, and we were discussing that if that glass had broken, he would have died how he lived.
Trying to get a cheap laugh.
So we went there. We watched. We watched the end of the World Cup.
Yeah.
We watched the World Cup. Congratulations to Spain, I guess. I don't know.
Congrats to the whole country.
Hey, Spain. On behalf of Tep and Stepp and Cover Zero Analytics.
Let us be the first to congratulate you.
So
This is getting to Madrid right now.
yeah, exactly right. So we get to. So then that night, we're all kind of scattered. What do we want to start with? Okay. First of all, we didn't really do a. Go ahead.
Richardson head coach Kendra Callaway.
That's a 40.
Bingo.
It's a
40
40
under
40
that's
under
a 40
40.
under 40 coach right there. 40
right.
under 40 winner.
We were doing. We didn't like. We only have one dinner plan. It's Saturday night. You're kind of on your own for every other meal.
Yes.
Because I have basically Pickle and VNA and Mallory at this point serve as like combined like my mother here. Because because they've seen what happens when I don't eat, and I'll just forget to eat. Like I'm just having too much fun.
That's when Roomba mode.
That's when Roomba mode gets kicked in. And so like literally all three of them came up to me on Sunday and were like, "Have you eaten? Have you eaten?"
Gotta lay a base.
You gotta lay a base. And so I ordered some food and stuff like that. I think you.
So me, Greg Powers, and Mike Roach did a little pizza tour of the Houston area prior to the social events. And so Greg Powers, whose pizza palate is unmatched. This is a man who was born – I think he was born in a pizzeria. He may have been born in a – Powers knows Cruton, but he also knows pizza. And so we went to Frank's Pizzeria and Home Slice Pizza, just did a little pizza taste testing, and both were very good. Frank's Pizza, if you want to sponsor Tep and Stepp, call us. We'll take it. Home Slice Pizza, give us a shout. So we did Pizza Challenge, and then we went on the
challenge.
The pizza was good.
Home Slice Pizza in Austin on South Congress, my all-time favorite pizza.
It's
restaurant.
Powers' favorite pizza place in Texas as well. So it's the best pizza in Texas I've had. Home Slice
agree.
was really good.
And
Then it was social time.
then it was social time.
I had chicken tendies.
You had tendies.
Tendies. What'd you have?
I had tendies as well.
What'd you have? Did you have tendies as well?
I ate at the Texas Tech Social and was just hammering some brisket
You
sandwiches
were,
by
dude.
myself in the corner of
By the
Little
way,
Woodrow's.
well, food-wise, the Texas Tech Social was the best.
We went
These
to
little green chili empanada things.
Yes,
the
I
elites.
burned the absolute ever-loving heck out of the roof of my mouth on the empanada.
So
I chomped off. I was so hungry. It was like 10 p.m.
We
by
kind
that
of
point.
split up that evening because y'all went to the Texas Tech Social.
So-
You and Mike Roach and
Yes.
Yeah.
Me and Mike. So Powers. He called it a little early, and so he's
The
grandpa.
pizza took him out.
Yeah, the pizza.
Grandpa Deathblade had to get some
called-
sleep. That's fine.
So me and Roach went to. So we went to the Tech Social first, thinking it started at 6, but it actually didn't start till 7:30. So we left, went over to the Baylor Social at J Bar M, which is like a craft barbecue place. We had some smoked
Very Dave Aranda coded.
Smoked-
Craft barbecue.
Yes, we had some smoked chicken wings there. and had a good time there at the Baylor Social. We didn't stay at the Baylor Social very long. We, kind of 45 minutes or so. We were in and out.
So Carter and I were with a group with VNA and with Mallory and with our
Pickle.
buddy Pickle and our buddy Ishmael Johnson, the Dallas
Sam.
Morning News,
Sam
Sam
Wilson.
Moore. Anybody, that was
The great
that was
Sam
great.
Moore.
We went to the UTEP Social to go see our buddy Scotty Walden, the great Scotty Walden. I'm pretty sure VNA would marry Scotty Walden tomorrow. Like she was smitten. Am I wrong? Am I wrong, VNA?
When Scotty
he's a
Walden
great
starts talking
guy.
about WWE,
Yeah.
like,
Oh my God.
Yeah, he gets
So
fired up, yeah.
our buddy Ish at the Dallas Morning News is like a huge wrestling fan, and like they started talking wrestling, and when I tell you like 15 minutes elapsed before either of them came up for air, they're just like locked. Like Scotty Walden is surrounded by people who just want to say hi and shake his hand, and he is just like locked in with Ish. Just
dude,
like,
I was the third.
what do you think
guy-
about Bret the Hitman Hart?
I was like the third
What
guy.
a pull
on,
that is. God.
I was like the third guy on the tricycle there in that conversation, and I was like, I understand 20% of these words right now. I was like, I love watching y'all talk about it.
I just know the guy, the wrestler who does like the pizza wrestler, who's like doing the pizza dough while he's
Why does
wrestling.
everything come back to pizza for you?
We're a pizza podcast now.
So we went. So what was funny was that like the UTEP social was kind of breaking up, and Carter and I were like, hey, you know what? Like let's go roll over to the Tech Social. Let's go see that's the
Let's
next
meet
stop.
up with Stepp.
Meet up with Stepp and Roach. We know they're over there.
Which we were there for a while.
We get there, and see Matt Dowdy, our buddy, the SID there, and we walk in and we see Cody Worrell, second Cody Worrell reference of the podcast, and I go, oh hey man, what's up? Hey, by the way, have you seen Stepp? He goes, oh, he and Roach just left. They went to the UTEP social.
Yeah.
So we were trains passing in the night.
We were.
Comms were off.
Yeah, comms were off. We got a bag of time, guys. We got to figure this out, okay?
The Tech Social food, again, the food,
Yeah.
the little Woodrow's, the setup was great there, great setup. Did you have a frozen cherry limeade?
I did not. I didn't
I
get
had
there
a
in
frozen
time.
cherry limeade, and it was pretty dang good.
We were we stayed for a little bit.
They were basically throwing the food away, and I was like, before you throw it away, let me have the last empanada,
You know
please.
what? Actually, just give me that trash can. Just give me that trash can.
Carter's kind of
It's just like
The cherry limeades were but far gone by this point.
just taking a face full of half-eaten empanadas. Yeah. And so
what a visual.
So we ended up back at the hotel, and at that point the crew had kind of coalesced there at the hotel bar.
We passed so me and Roach ended up at the UTEP social afterwards, and we ran into Pickle and Mal, and I think Sam was there, and we made sure we said hi to Scotty Walden, let him know he came by, and it was a funny interaction. You know, Scotty Walden is a Cleburne alum, and so he sees me. I'm an Everman guy, and then Alito head coach Robbie Jones is there. So he's like, "Oh, it's a District 8-4A matchup again." you are a sicko, sir.
He is. And so we were there in the hotel. The only thing, not the only thing I remember, but the most notable thing about our time in the hotel before I tapped out that evening was that Mike Roach bragged to me. He was like, yeah, last night after the bar, I went upstairs and I watched Apollo 13. Like, this is a man who's like he's like a father. Like, he's got like a night. He's got like a couple like nights alone. Like, he can go kind of do whatever he wants. And he was just like, yeah, I just kind of posted up and watched Tom Hanks save a spaceship.
I got intergalactic last night in the hotel room. So I actually do have a. Do you want to go? I have a standout moment from the hotel.
Sorry, me and Roach did have a funny moment with North Forney head coach Marcus Shavers. We're hanging
great
out down
Marcus
there,
Shavers.
and then Casey Dick walks by, and you could already see those two talking trash to each other, getting ready for the week one. Their game in district play. So we had a good interaction with Coach Shavers.
Because when we talk with
lovely wife,
because we
and
talk with Coach Dick, he's like they were teammates
Yes, for 8 years. In high school and college.
in high school and college. Like those guys like know each other. They know each other. What was your?
So my standout event from Sunday night at the hotel bar. So I'm 4 years on the job now. I've seen a lot of famous football players and coaches. I feel like I've gotten pretty good of like not fanboying, losing my mind. You know, got to be journalist, got to be objective.
Yeah.
I am a University of Texas grad. I totally lost my cool with Tyrone Swoops at the
Oh,
hotel bar.
Oh, I'm
White
so glad you
Rights
brought that.
own.
Oh my gosh, I did not see him.
Coaching tight ends at Lindale, and I walked up to him and said, dude, I was his career at UT lined up with my 8th grade to sophomore year of high school, which is like my peak fandom of the Texas Longhorns. So at the end of it, he was like, man, thanks for coming to talk to me and saying hi. And I said, Thank you for talking to me, Tyrone.
You're the best.
I totally lost my cool.
Yeah.
It
Also,
was so unprofessional.
two like notable interactions with players that I covered. One, you remember we had Lee Wigginton on the show on Sunday, okay?
Yes,
and we
yes.
talked about, you brought up the really, I think, fun talking point that he officiated a wedding in the off season.
And how disappointed he was in the whole process.
Yeah, he's like, oh, you just go online and click a button, like that's it. Like there's
Well,
no,
they're really
like,
letting anybody do this.
They literally are. And
go on the internet.
Yes, you go on getordained.org. That's where I went. And so he just mentioned, oh, it was great. You know, it was somebody. I don't remember exactly what he said, but he's like, there was some sort of connection that he had with the people that got married.
Yeah.
So I'm walking to. This is now Monday morning. I'm walking here to the booth, and I get stopped by the great Nick Gerber. Nick Gerber,
Wow. What a pull.
The Levelland great, the West Texas A&M great.
Him and Matt Wilson battling for level.
Yeah.
Leveland's a big
And
player.
Lyle
and
Leong.
Lyle
Leong. It's a real hotbed.
That 2016 season, Nick Gerber,
Oh.
77 touchdown passes, 5,600 yards.
Iconic. He's awesome. He is.
You being a quarterback in a wing T offense, could you have imagined doing what Nick Gerber did?
I think I
throwing
threw
the ball?
for 800 yards in my career. My career stats are Nick Gerber's
That's a
game stats.
Yeah, that's one game.
Yeah, his one game against Decatur.
Yeah.
And so, but we're talking. He's now at South Lake Carroll. He is coaching like assistant linebackers coach.
He's coaching linebackers.
Yes,
Which is another
at South Lake Carroll. We talked with Lee Munn about it on Monday. But he goes, yeah, you know, I got married this offseason. Oh, congratulations. Like, yeah, actually, Lee Wigginton officiated my wedding. And I go, wait a second. Hold on.
We're putting the puzzle pieces
Because
together.
here's the thing. I understand that Nick Gerber, and I even told him this, I was like, I understand Nick Gerber is a bit of a niche reference, okay? Superstar, like 4A quarterback, 3A quarterback, I think. 4A quarterback. Superstar 4A quarterback, goes off to play like at, you know, in the Lone Star Conference, right? Like Division II. I understand he's not going to be necessarily like a household name nationally, but there is a niche audience that is going to be very interested in what Nick Gerber's doing. Mm-hmm. I am that audience. Like, that is exactly my cue zone. The fact that Lee Wigginton would not lead with, oh, yeah, I officiated Nick Gerber's wedding. Like, coach.
That's why he wasn't at State 7-on-7. He was doing Nick Gerber's wedding.
Yeah.
Pretty good excuse, Miss State 7-on-7.
That's pretty sick. Yeah.
I don't know.
Then Gerber went after this wedding and this reception. He threw for 450 yards. Just lined up the bridesmaids.
It's
an out route, an out.
And the other one, when we were at the Tech Social, guy comes up to me, daps me up, Reginald Davis.
Yes,
Wow.
I saw Reginald
The
Davis
great
yesterday.
Reginald Davis
Yeah.
from Tenaha.
Now coaching at Estacado.
He's on Eric Ward's staff there. And I went to, and he came up to me and I was like, dude. And I, like, again, kind of similar fanboy thing.
You were awesome.
Because I was really Chris Farley show. So I'm like, do you remember that time? Because he was the guy, because he came along at a time, 2012, where I'm still very young in my career here. And it's like my second season. And that was like the first time I was like, oh, if you just have like a different dude on a 2A team. At that time, 1A. Like 1A team. Like
They had those battles of Monday. Who had
Yeah.
L.J. Collier.
L.J. Collier,
Oh.
D. Paul.
Yeah, D. Paul.
Yeah.
1A football at the time. Crazy.
The great Reginald Davis. I fanboyed a little bit over Reginald Davis. So we're built the same. You know what I mean? Because he went to Tech and had a nice career at Tech too. Okay, so on to, was there anything else on Sunday?
I love for you how it's like walking past Steve Sarkisian, like does not move the needle.
No,
at
I'm just
all.
like, hey dude, what's up?
Yeah.
But then I'm just like, Reginald Davis.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. Like if Rashad Paul were to walk in, I would get off the podcast and just go talk with. Like I'd kick you out of the seat and we'd put Rashad Paul in the seat. And you'd understand.
I would completely. Yeah.
So on to Monday.
Yeah, I think that
on to
wraps
Monday.
up Sunday.
Wake up. Get some coffee in us. Did you have any stories from? Did I miss anything, VNA? Making sure VNA gets from
Sunday
Sunday.
night?
From Sunday? I don't think so.
Okay.
No,
Other than your love for Scotty Walden?
She accused me of being mad at her
No.
on the way up to the elevator. She was like, "Are you mad at me?" I'm like, "No."
Did you tell Scotty Walden he was funny?
No.
Is it funny today? Are you funny
You're
today?
funny today.
Like, he was like, hey, what's up?
He's just all energy. Like the reason
He's a Red Bull can.
Last time that
He
I was
is.
from Juarez. And
Yeah.
he was like, oh, I love honest, I've got people over there too. So
No, and
it's great.
the reason that you and Scotty Walden are a match made in heaven, I think he's married. So like, I
Yeah,
think,
yeah.
Yes.
he's
A
married.
fo- a
so like,
football match.
we're just
A different timeline.
We're just shipping these people. But the
2 kids, by the way.
Yeah.
Luka and Maverick, who he claims has nothing to do with Dallas Mavericks. Luka Doncic star.
I question that.
But the reason is that like Scotty Walden is one of the few people that we know, VNA, that matches your energy.
I love him.
It's just like all energy all the time, and it's just like oh wow, yeah. So that's why we're shipping you two.
Do you think Scotty Walden ever just like comes home and is like,
Yes.
I bet when he crashes, he does
Yeah,
crash.
I mean that we've talked with McGuire about that because McGuire's all energy and like super social energy and stuff. And then, but he'll tell you, he's like, yeah, about once every 3 weeks, I come home and it's just like I'm gonna go in a dark room and just like lay down and like his wife Debbie's like knows not to bother him.
concussion
Like,
protocol?
Yeah, he goes to concussion protocol. So on to Monday, which was yesterday. We had a great time here at the booth. Great interviews.
Great interviews again.
Had the State of the Viper address with Drew Sanders. We had GJ Kinney on.
Talked to Matt Wilson.
Matt
from
Wilson from the
Citywide.
Arlington Sports
A
Commission.
little bit of moving around, but everyone.
We
was
did.
on.
We had to shift
It
some
was
things
good.
around. David Lucio, shout out to him for being
Yes,
flexible.
shout out to David Lucio for being flexible. And
Um,
shout out to David Lucio for putting deodorant on his hair.
Oh my God, yeah, that's a great story. Put deodorant on his
Did you-
hair.
Remember he said he went for the he went for his wife's. He thought it was hair products and it was his wife's deodorant.
Oh, really?
Because he knew he was going to be like,
On the
I'm
air.
going to be on the air. Like, I want to
Comb
look
my
nice.
hair. Yeah.
His wife's over there just rolling her eyes. Yeah, and we talked with Lee Munn. We talked with Malcolm Hill. Brought the house down. Yeah, Mallory's
He was awesome.
Mallory's boy.
Yeah.
Malcolm Hill brought the house down. She's nodding very vigorously.
Right before he had, I don't know if anyone noticed it, but right before he came on, he was really excited. He was like, "Oh, hey, what's up?" And I was like, "Hey, coach," and he was kind of like, he took a second, and then he got his phone out, and then he was like, "About to be live." And
Yeah, he
took
was.
a
Yeah,
video.
he was like TikToking on the way into the hot
so
seat.
excited.
He was fired up.
It was awesome.
And I guess there were more press conferences. You kind of disappeared. You
I was kind of in my hidey hole writing about wet bulb.
He was glad. Yeah. I didn't see Carter all day. Yeah.
What a sentence. So on to last night. And last night was probably the main event.
I gotta say, like, respect to all the socials, but the Hispanic Coaching Social, I mean, just brings the house down every year.
So first of all, we had our own social. We had the Dave Campbell social over at Pitch 25, which by the
It
way,
was good.
which by the way, and I'll just expose our boss Adam Hochfelder. We've been to this the second time we've hosted a social there. Very cool, like
It's
soccer
a cool
bar.
spot. Yeah, it's a
Soccer
cool
bar. They
spot.
have like an indoor soccer field there and stuff like that. And it's called Pitch 25. And Adam told me this morning. He goes, "Yeah, it didn't dawn on me till like late yesterday when we were there. It's like, oh, this is like a soccer themed place." Like, yeah, dude. He's like, I thought pitch was like, like baseball pitch, stuff
Dude,
like that.
2 years ago, they were having a men's indoor soccer league during
During
our
our
social.
social.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Like a 3v3.
The fact that Adam didn't realize that is just so Adam.
Yeah.
It's just like, oh, there's a soccer game going on. He's
Yeah.
managing a social, is
Had a great
if
time.
you know our boss,
Thanks to our friends at Hometown Ticketing for helping to make a smooth process there. I forgot to give them a shout out
Shout out
last
to Hometown
night on the mic, and our friend Caitlin McCann let me know about it. She's like, "You forgot to
Ooh.
mention us." I'm like, "I'm sorry." So shout
I'm
out to
bad at
Hometown
this.
Ticketing. We love them.
Well, your mic was kind of given out there.
Yeah, I was also
Yeah.
giving out. Yeah, actually, I did mention it. Just the mic went out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll say this: the food at Pitch 25 was pretty good.
yeah.
I've been doing wings a lot this weekend. I housed about a half dozen wings there, and
The sliders,
This- I
dude.
was
yeah,
gonna say,
the sliders were good.
Yeah, it was so
It was
Very
good.
good food at Pitch 25.
It was a good time. Good crowd. We invited all our 40 under 40 folks there.
Yeah.
So
Some other
to come-
hangers on like
Yes.
Jeff Reardon showed
Yeah.
up.
Hangers on. People who somehow found the invitation just
Yeah.
laying on the floor.
The 45 under 45.
Yeah.
crew.
Just missed the honorable mentions. And so then it was on to Fuego.
Well, you went to. I went to the SMU social.
Oh
for a
no,
minute.
we
Yeah,
got
we
to
tried to
stop
get
there.
in.
Okay, because there's a story here
Okay,
too, Carter.
okay. So I went to
Because
I went to SMU social early. I
You went
there
early.
first, and shout out Coach McHugh, Coach Mann. Saw Coach Lashley.
Yeah.
Had a great interaction with him. Coach Natty. Great time.
It was
I
it was
there
at a
about 30
rooftop
minutes.
bar at a kind of fancy hotel here in
Then Meridian.
yeah.
Oh,
SMU's splashing some cash around here.
No way.
And so our social wraps We're like, oh, cool, let's go to the SMU social. Because the other thing is the SMU staff is now full of, like, a lot of our favorite people, like Kyle Ward, like DJ Mann, like Riley Dodge, like a lot. It's just like a staff of people that we've just gotten to know through the high school ranks. And so we Uber over there, and we walk in, and we see Riley Dodge down in the lobby. We also see, like, a lot of other people in the lobby. And we're like, uh-oh. Maybe the elevators are moving slow or something like that.
They were.
It turns out that they were at capacity. Okay, well, what does capacity mean? You know what I mean? Like, we can fudge.
Dave Campbell's.
What are you, a fire marshal? But then, I think it was Carter who came up to me, and he goes, yeah, Riley Dodge is presently explaining to his father, Todd Dodge, that he can't get his Hall of Honor father into the social. At which point we agreed, there's no way us slappies are getting in. Like,
Todd
absolutely.
Dodge, Greg.
Yeah, 6 of one, half dozen of the other.
Yeah.
But then we wanted to make sure we didn't leave without saying goodbye to or say hello to Riley. So I go over there, put my hand on his shoulder, dap him up. You come over. And you and I, Carter, ended up being in like a 10-minute conversation with Todd Dodge and Riley Dodge. We had to stop talking like Horseshoe Bay and stuff like that. And then a very strange thing happened in this conversation where those two kind of started to vault, like getting into what I can only describe as like football chalk talk comedy.
Yes.
They were like
a new genre has
they
been
were
opened
like
up.
making jokes about like defensive schemes.
Todd Dodge was basically like, we saw a coach out there with his pail at the bus stop, with tattered clothes. That guy stayed in Tampa too long. Huh?
Oh, yeah.
and like Riley's like falling over laughing and stuff.
And I'm like fake pretending to laugh. Like, I agree. Very outdated.
What we need to do is have a stage up here and have coaching school comedy hour. And
Oh
just
my
have,
God.
Have offensive coaches just cracking on defensive coaches and defensive coaches complaining about offensive linemen being more than 5 yards downfield. And just
Oh,
giving
yeah.
their bit. So yeah, let's do that next year.
It was great to talk to them and the great Todd Dodge, who's he's forgotten more football legend now.
Another conversation I understood 15% of the words.
Oh yeah.
Ish and Scotty Walton talking about wrestling, and this is bad for me to say as a football writer, but Todd and Riley Dodge talking about football.
Oh yeah, they were just talking about like all the change. Like it was a really super interesting conversation that Todd was talking about how much defenses have changed since he's been in high school football. Basically, if you remember back in the early 2000s when South Lake Carroll was just kicking everybody's ass, you know what I mean? And he's just like, yeah, it's like a lot harder now because people just do wild things now.
He said they had 15 plays when they were at South
Yeah.
Lake Carroll winning like 4 straight state championships.
Yeah, and then I told him, I said, yes, as a member of the 2003 Coppell Cowboys, I was personally victimized by those 15 plays. And Chase Daniel and Todd Dodge were like, yeah, you were. So then we never made it to the SMU social. They didn't let in the unwashed masses of Dave Campbell's Texas football.
I got in. Sorry.
I have a moment for Matt.
That's
Scott.
really cool, dude.
Was it awesome?
Yeah.
It was pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Nice drinks. Good drinks. It was nice.
Must be nice.
Must be cool. Anyway,
VIP access.
so
Meanwhile, I was like trying to find where am I? There. I was trying to get the Uber to Fuegos. I was like, I gotta get to Fuegos.
because VNA was jonesing.
Yeah.
She was fiending
She was ready to get
For
The
the
Super Bowl.
for the
VNA Super Bowl.
Hispanic
Mhm.
Coaches Association social. And look, every year they throw a great party.
It's the best party at coaching school.
So it starts in like the parking lot of Fuego, and like the first thing you see is a mechanical bull.
Yes.
They have a mechanical bull there. At which point, Carter goes up there and is like, let's call ISO on this one. Like, I'm going to need this
Carter's
one.
calling for the ball.
Yeah, he's calling for the ball. He's like, I'm going to take the ball. You hopped on the the bull. How'd it go?
5 seconds. So
That's
it respectable, but not my best. Next year I'm gonna have my revenge tour. Actually, I wanted to go on later in the night, but then they deflated the mechanical bull, and I almost ran up to them like, no, blow back up, please. I need one more. Give me one more.
Then there was a big group of us that all After spending some time outside, we decide to go inside. We walk in, and they've got a DJ going. It's a club.
It's the music is going.
The music's
it's
going.
a vibe.
It's
a
a
vibe.
Strobe lights.
Strobe lights. It's a lot going on. They bring the music down, and there's a gentleman up there on the microphone saying, "Oh, thanks on the behalf of the Hispanic Coaches Association Social. Appreciate you guys coming out." I want to pass the mic to Matt Stepp of Dave Campbell's Texas Football. And sure enough, we look up there, just out of nowhere. I had no idea you were doing this. Matt Stepp is up there in his Hawaiian shirt.
I was wearing a Hawaiian shirt.
Which, hold on, is crazy because he somehow was in the SMU social while we were on the outside, then beat us to the Hispanic Coaches social
Me and Matt
on
Wilson-
stage.
Me and Matt Wilson went over to the.
I texted him. I was like, hey, where are you? He goes, oh, I'm already here. I'm about to be on the mic.
About to be on the mic.
Yes.
And because you were the master of ceremonies.
I don't know. I think that's a little much, but I did present an award, and then we had the. I had a few nice words for coaches.
Yes, you did.
Just, coaches making a difference, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And then,
Yeah, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, all that stuff. Yeah.
Affecting kids' lives.
Yes,
you
yes,
know,
of course. They're heroes walking among us.
changing
Anyway, go on.
cultures in their
Yes.
communities.
Yes, exactly, yeah.
And then we
Let's
went
get to the Greedo contest.
the Dave Campbell's Greedo contest because somehow we've managed a sponsorship for this thing because the winner of the Greedo contest gets a hey, there's Dumas head coach Aaron Dunham, and it's a free subscription to the winner.
Yeah, I did not authorize that.
Well, Adam Hochfelder and authorized it, so
Okay, well,
I went.
that's fine.
You
told
I
me
went above your head.
He mentioned he's like, yeah, the winner of the Greedo contest is going to get a 1-year subscription to Dave Campbell's Texas Football. I'm like hell they are.
Let me get up there.
And so you guys took 5 contestants.
Yes.
And okay,
From different parts of the state.
VNA, will you explain to people what a Greedo contest is?
Grito, okay, so Grito, let me put it on me. So Grito contest is whenever you have your very passionate yell, a very passionate yell for your Mexican country.
Can you
And
give us
so
an example?
I can't, not on the mic. It's like a very quiet one, be like, you know?
Yeah.
Ever seen Coco?
Yes.
Yeah, the little kid when he was like, like that.
Yeah.
Like that.
Got it. Okay. So we have 5 contestants up there for the inaugural Dave Campbell's Greedo contest. And
Can I
Dave
have the mic
Campbell's and
next time?
Greedos.
yes, exactly right.
What's
A match made in heaven.
Exactly. So.
And so then you handed out picked a winner.
Yeah, so the
and-
crowd, they had five contestants, one from Corpus Christi, one from the Valley, one from Waco, I think San Antonio, and West Texas.
It was at that point that I feel like the night took a bit of the whole night was a bit of a Mad Lib. Like it was like Dave Campbell's hosted a blank contest. And then you saw somebody walk in with a blank on their shoulder. And that blank was filled with the word monkey.
There was a monkey.
Okay? Some dude,
There it is.
there it is.
Yes.
Some dude
I'm surprised I didn't get a better picture
just
of it.
brought in like a tamarin monkey.
So
I'm at the bar and I turn around. I'm like, oh, there's a monkey.
What is going on here?
What?
So I did a dry July this year, and I walked past the monkey. I was like, "Did I get laced? What is going on?"
It was
Carter's coat got something put in it. You know?
Yeah.
yeah. It was
What
like
the
the
hell?
most. It was like the most unsettled I've been. Like, look at this woman looking at the monkey.
The women, listen, I will say, if you're wanting to attract women around, the girls were fascinated with the monkey. That monkey was terrified.
Oh my god, that monkey! You can tell she's
That was
trying to get away.
That was that monkey's Vietnam.
It was so loud in there.
And there's
like
strobe lights.
Like I don't think I've ever felt sorry for a monkey until last night. That monkey is gonna see that in its nightmares. It's gonna go in and it's just gonna hear Usher and wake up and ah!
Y'all gonna make me. It was unbelievable. What are we doing?
It was again, I had a couple of beverages. I was not doing dry July.
Yeah.
But it was that was a moment I was like, do I need to leave? Like, am I in a worse place than I think I am? Like, we stayed for.
Well, the funniest part was Matt Wilson was so unbothered by it. He walks by and goes, "Oh, there's a monkey," and just keeps walking. Just unbelievable. V&A, what were your let's
Yeah,
your overall
this was. I
thoughts
mean,
on-
this was your Super Bowl.
Yeah,
I want to hear
let's
from
give
you.
you-
I love, like, there's coaches there, like, that, appreciate me being, a producer for this company, and, like, I just feel so welcomed, and it's a big hug, and it really is my Super Bowl, because I'm just, like, radiating, and
She
yes,
was.
I saw the monkey, I was a michelada.
You enjoyed the
Yeah, the
monkey.
michelada.
You thought the monkey was cute.
The
You were
monkey was adorable. I didn't take any pictures. Like,
I
this was the
I
one
tried.
I just
The monkey
didn't
was
take any
trying to.
pictures.
the monkey was trying to get the hell
Trying
out
to,
of there.
was trying to get to ground, trying to get in the trench.
The micheladas outside.
Micheladas
Matt
are
Wilson
good.
said it was the best michelada he'd ever
And he's
had.
an aficionado.
Yeah.
I
He's
trust-
a guy who.
He's in a person's opinion that I trust on micheladas.
He's also not a guy who hands out praise very easily. Like he's not a guy who's just like, I like everything,
They
you know.
had
Like
different like flavors. They had like
Yeah.
mango, tamarind, watermelon. I was like, there's different flavors.
I had the spicy one; it was good.
It was really
Yeah, it is like that is. I'm glad you mentioned that because it really is your Super Bowl because like as a Mexican American,
Yes.
you are putting on for the community by working at Dave Campbell's Texas. She is like I've been the editor-in-chief now. Like I've been here for 16 years. Nobody could possibly care that I was there. V&A Moreno walks in, and it is like roses thrown at her feet.
Yes.
Like
the red carpet gets rolled out.
you could.
know?
I mean this sincerely. You're not even a coach. You could run the Hispanic Coaches Association.
I just
Like,
got on the mic.
just get. Yeah,
I need-
honestly,
yeah. Why am I on the mic?
why are you on the mic?
I don't know.
Like,
No,
you know.
because the Hispanics love you. You're also Hispanic.
Yeah.
Well-
I'm invited.
Honor, yeah.
Invited.
Yeah, honorary. You have my signature.
Yeah.
My favorite
Thank
thing
you.
to do at the Hispanic
Stamped.
Coaching Social is walk behind Vina and be like, these coaches kind of checking me out. I feel like I've been trying to work out. Like I didn't know I'm looking this good.
No, but it's always the best because whenever I'm there, I'm just like, I have no worries because I just have like my team just around me. Just
Yeah,
like,
you have
as,
a-
like,
You
my
have a security
bodyguards.
team. Yeah,
I
you have a security team. Yeah.
You have your exciting whites around you.
Yeah.
The Mayo crew is
Yeah,
in
the
the
Mayo
house.
crew is in the building. The Hellman's boys.
If anything gets too spicy, leave the Mayo boys to take the spice away.
So we ended up staying for quite a while. Actually, we
It
ended
was
up
a
staying for
party.
quite a while.
Almost
It
shut
was
it down.
fun party. They
Yeah.
were the music was good. We ended up. I will say, getting out was a bit of an event.
Yes.
Getting out? I was like,
Getting out
I was
was
like,
like
I was like, V&A, you're going to hold my hand, and we're gonna get out of here and stuff like that. It was an extraction. Felt like that monkey. Just like this monkey's like trying to get out.
Just because the monkey went through so much, is the monkey coaching school MVP?
Boy.
We'll get to my staff superlatives,
all right,
but he
here we
might
go.
be.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the monkey certainly gets on the Mount Rushmore of coaching school. So we made it back in the hotel. I didn't stay up long
No,
past that.
no.
Yeah, it was, at that point it was close to midnight, and
Yeah.
I was
Mike Roach came by. We had
the
he
great
was,
Mike Roach.
He was not wearing a Hawaiian shirt, so we did not get 4-button Roach, but both the buttons on his polos were
You
undone.
will-
On his polo was undone.
You will hear from Roach that I asked him 4 times or like a million times why he wasn't at the Hispanic social and the Hispanic coaching social. He was like, I don't know where he was, but
He
I
was
don't
at
think
SMU
He was at
He was
SMU.
SMU?
He got in.
because he could sit down.
Yeah.
That's why he was there.
That's a man who, hey, listen, he's a man who values comfort, and I appreciate that.
Yes.
And so now we're here, and that's been our week here at the THSCA Coaching School.
And now
Convention.
football season starts.
And now football season starts. When we get back, it's football season. I want to make sure we give the mic to Carter Yates because you've come up with some superlatives.
I love it.
Yes.
I can't wait for this.
for the week.
Here's my notebook. I was actually clocking everybody's moves all weekend as a sober journalist in Fuegos, writing down what everyone was doing. Yeah, okay. So I wrote down a couple, and by all means, if y'all have more to add,
Sure,
let me know.
we will.
So first is the Tremaine Jackson Dogmatic Award.
Oh wow, yeah.
Okay.
The word of the weekend, by the way, is dogmatic from Tremaine Jackson.
I'm giving this one to Ashley Pickle for fighting through back surgery and just being a great time.
Yeah. She was. I don't want to air out her dirty laundry here. Going out multiple days, nights in a row, and like being that active.
And standing.
And standing the whole time. That's hard for her. She's still like recovering.
She's not at 100%.
She's not 100%. She's doing great, but like she's not 100%. So yeah, she's a dogmatic award. Is that she's very dogmatic.
Yeah,
it's so funny. Tremaine Jackson. Go back and listen to our Tremaine Jackson interview. It's so good. But he mentioned, he was like, we're just looking for guys that are dogmatic. And in my head, I'm going, that's not what that word means, but that's what that word means.
Yeah.
You know?
If you say it, I
I was like, that's actually exactly what that word means.
What can I do to be dogmatic?
Okay, what's next?
All right, comeback player of the year is Mallory Hartley.
After
a 1-year hiatus.
Yeah.
I mean, just an all-time performance from Mallory, the Mallet Hartley.
Mallory, yeah, comeback player of the year.
Mallory Mash Hartley, mashing the gas.
She was not
her
able,
presence known.
She was not able to come last year. She made a return with a vengeance, and made up for lost time. Like she was, I would say, I agree. Comeback player of the year is Mallory Hartley.
The first night at Biggio, she was basically, she wanted to stay out with everybody for so long that she was basically standing up asleep in the bar.
She wanted it.
Yeah. Okay. I was trying to think of one for Stepp, and I think I'm going with the Everything Everywhere All at Once award for Matt Stepp, because we were, again, chilling in the Canateo section of the Lazy River, the Texas Lazy River, and a coach walks by and is like, I was talking to Matt Stepp about this the other day or yesterday. And Tepper goes, I can't escape him.
Yeah, it's like I see him everywhere I go.
It happened Friday night, too. I got a text late Friday night actually early Saturday morning, 12:30 from Ashley Pickle. And she goes, 2 athletic directors asked where you were. And it was Friday before I got here. So I guess that fits.
Oh, we were actually on Friday night. Funny you mentioned that. We were walking down to Biggio's. We had a chill night. And 2 women, as I'm walking past, go, where's Matt Stepp? Like, please, where's he at? I was like, I'm sorry to disappoint.
It's just me, Carter.
It's so funny, especially for people who like haven't worked here as long as like we like. I'm just used to it at this point. But people who've never experienced Matt Stepp at coaching school, it is a phenomenon. And like, if it wouldn't be so self-serving,
you get choked up.
This really affects me. If it wouldn't be so self-serving, like a story just following around Matt Stepp would be absolutely fascinating.
100%. We already talked about Best Picture, the Masters shirts.
Thank you.
I'm giving, again with the Oscars theme, Best Supporting Actress. I think it's V&A Moreno.
Oh, yeah, 1,000%.
What'd you say?
You're Best Supporting Actress.
Best supporting actress.
Because V&A is so smiley, and she will laugh at your joke, even if it's not your best material.
Correct.
So I love at the beginning of the day to get warmed up by saying jokes to V&A.
Yeah.
So I can see a couple go in.
And
then I can start building up confidence.
Yeah. It's like when you're going through a rough stretch and you see a free throw go through, like, okay.
I got it. That's right. Yeah. Hey, listen, it doesn't matter if it was pretty. It got through, okay?
Yeah. And all I got to do to V&A is go, bah!
Carter does.
She supports you.
We sit next to each other every single day at the office, and this dude just. It is insane to just sit by him, and the shots that he throws of like these random jokes when we're having a conversation has me dying.
Yeah.
He's a volume shooter. He's the Antoine Walker of the staff. He's a volume shooter. So, and V&A also laughs at our boss's jokes, our boss's dad jokes.
And honestly, we've told her to stop.
Yeah,
like the only way he's going to stop
Adam.
The only way he's going to stop is if you quit encouraging him. Adam's sitting over here. He's listening to us.
He's actually working while
we're working too.
I don't know. We're talking about monkeys.
I didn't have any other awards written down, but I did want to give a shout out to the Road Warrior Award for Greg Powers, because rode down with him on Friday night, did the Dick's Road Tour show live with him.
Super great. If you go back and watch that from Dick's Sporting Goods and Katie, you guys
a lot of fun. You guys had like big name coaches and big name players. Like Dylan Mitchell was on the show.
Dylan Mitchell, the fastest kid in America. Carson White, his first look in the Fort Bend Hightower threads. Then Link Frazier, who set the 6A record as a freshman for passing yards.
Yeah. It's
Powers is a road warrior.
Yeah, he's
the guy that's going to offer to drive. He's going to also be a good hang.
Yeah.
He's he's one of the most valuable players on a road trip.
And he's a man who appreciates a good slice of pizza.
He does appreciate a good slice of
He's
pizza.
got great music. He's got the aux. Like, you know how usually on a road trip you like split up all the like who's the good hang, who's the driver, who's the aux. Like Powers is a 5-tool player.
Yeah, he's a 5-tool player. He's the Mike Trout of
Yeah.
of road trips.
He's a Swiss Army knife.
Yeah, he really is. Yeah, I think that's about it. Other than that, we've kind of not much.
Yeah, nothing else happened this weekend.
Saw a monkey.
I think we got to give a shout out to the entire Dave Campbell's team.
Yeah.
Our operations team that works here, and our sales team, they're out here, snapping necks and cashing checks. The operations team putting this whole thing together. We helped out a little bit, but the operations, this is their brainchild, their idea. They're out here selling magazines, grinding away. So it's a team effort.
Yeah,
for
and
sure.
our
Brooke Miller, Ryan Hooks are out here doing great work. So
helping out. And then also you and I, two slappies, have now done probably 9 hours of broadcasting this week here in the last 3 days.
Hero is not a word we throw around lightly, but we have thrown
I
it
know.
around.
But here's the thing: there's somebody else who's done 9 hours of broadcasting, who you haven't heard from much until today, which is VNA Moreno.
Yes.
Shout out to VNA,
Shout out
who
to VNA.
has done the yeoman's work.
VNA
to make
VNA
it VNA.
I do it for Ashley Pickle.
Yeah, it's because Ashley Pickle just passed the ball off to you. She's like, I ain't deal with this. I got monkeys to see. Other than that, just shout out to the entire team. Thanks to all the coaches who stopped by.
Oh, yeah.
Like, not just the ones we interviewed, but also just the coaches who come and dap us up and just talk ball with us. That's the fun part of this, is that, like, we're just talking, we're not even, like, sourcing. We just want to check the vibes.
Yeah.
Just
You know what I
chat.
mean?
What's up,
Just
Coach?
chat a little bit.
Coach Alfonso James there.
Oh, jeez. Bingo. And
Great season to Houston Wisdom.
Yeah, had a great year. He's over at Bel Air now, doing a great job.
First time they made the playoffs since 1979.
Yeah, give him a
That's
shout
why-
out.
That's why they pay him the big bucks, folks. It's been a great week. As always, thanks to the Texas High School Coaches Association for having us, for
Yes.
putting up with us slappies.
It's a weekend that I really truly do look forward to
Yeah.
every year. It's such a blast. God willing, we'll be back in San Antonio
Yep.
next year. If I'm still employed.
It is scheduled for San Antonio.
It will
whether
happen,
whether
whether or not
we are
we're
there or
there,
not
yeah.
depends on how much VNA laughs at our boss's jokes.
Yes.
But it's been a great week here, and we appreciate you spending some time with us. Carter, your first Step and Step. You feel pretty good?
Long-time listener, first-time participant.
Did it live up to your very low expectations?
It exceeded
Oh,
my very
lovely.
high expectations. I don't know if I can get out of this chair. I'm like sunk in here.
Yeah, I
now.
know.
This is
Well, you're the last
uncomfortable.
one to sit in it too. Like it's had probably 30 coaches sitting there.
Like I said, we're trying to assert dominance over these
Yeah.
coaches and putting them in a
Yeah.
smaller chair. I don't know if it worked.
I do want to shout out to, again, our friends at Cover Zero Analytics.
Yes.
Thank you, Cover Zero Analytics. Remember, if you missed the beginning of the show, Cover Zero Analytics is going to make Tep and Step free. It's Cam Kroom, former intern.
Oh, my gosh.
She's also on
One of the most successful Dave
She's
Campbell's
also on the
interns
very
ever.
short list of Dave Campbell's interns. Her, Brady Keene, and Robel. That's like the Mount Rushmore of
Yes.
Dave Campbell's interns. But shout out to Cover Zero Analytics for
That
helping to
hurts
make
for me and Mallory.
Tep and Step
as
free.
former interns.
Yeah, you guys are fine.
Yeah, you guys are okay.
And VNA.
Yeah, you guys
and
are fine.
Clayton.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Are you a head coach?
No, you're right.
Cameron
Tough
Kroom
but
and
fair.
Brady Keene are head coaches.
Yeah, exactly right. Yeah,
I wasn't really an intern. I was just like
all of them are coaches.
folded in.
We appreciate Cover Zero Analytics making Tep and Step free all year. It's going to be
Thank you,
awesome.
Cover
We
Zero,
appreciate
yes.
it. Thanks to the Arlington Sports Commission for making things happen, and thanks
made
to
it
you at home for watching. We appreciate it. We will be back Tuesday.
What's going on Tuesday?
The 2A and 1A preview of Tep and Step
my
will
gosh.
be live on Tuesday. So
Some
make sure
meaty
you tune in to that.
episodes.
Noon Tuesday.
We're sorry.
Noon Tuesday.
We're so sorry.
That is going to do it for us. Thank you for spending part of your day with us. Thanks to VNA Moreno for putting up with us. Thanks to Carter Yates for hopping in the hot seat. Appreciate you, buddy. And Step, thanks for your courage.
Thank you.
We will see you Tuesday on Tep and Step. Bye from Houston.